category robot. This wedge shape, very popular among our Roboteers, gives them the advantage of being able to get in underneath and tip opponents, of course. Relying on a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery for power, armoured in Kevlar, difficult to pierce this material. It has a custom-made carbon steel cutting disc, which spins at an incredible 12,000 revs per minute. It has a pneumatic pickaxe, powered from a fire extinguisher of all things. Cost an absolute fortune to build this robot. Let's hope it was worth it for them. Unseated this robot, showing a lot of potential. It's a heavyweight contender. It's a wedge-shaped robot, a very popular shape, allowing them to drive in under other robots. Powered by a 12-volt sealed lead-acid battery. Armoured in steel and very resilient to being cut or burnt. It's armed with a hardened steel circular saw, powered by the petrol motor from a garden strimmer. This is one of the most expensive robots we have competing today. Nothing was too good for this team. A bit of a disco diva with the flashing lights. This is the 6th seed, could be one to watch out for. It's a middleweight category robot. It's shaped like a kind of domed wedge, powered by a 12-volt nickel-cadmium battery pack, armoured in polycarbonate. It's armed with a set of small electric lifting spikes, powered by a lorry windscreen wiper motor. It's armed with a spike trap to pin and push opponents. No expense spared on this robot. Let's hope the results live up to expectations, or someone's going to want a refund. It's even bought its teddy bear with it. Blech. They'd better mind the arena wall flamers. They can be very, very dangerous. The arena flipper, a great way to finish a fight if someone's immobilized. Throw them up in the air and watch them crash to the ground. There is the pit of oblivion. Take care not to get too close, or it could be all over. Bursts of flame occasionally from the flame grills. They can toast a robot if they get stuck there. Watch out for the CPZs, otherwise you might come face to face with the house robots. 3, 2, 1, activate! I think the sergeant wants a taste of metal. Not a lot happening here. The crowd want more action. Tough steel armour, making it harder to cut into, of course. The Kevlar armour, giving it great protection though. Not too difficult to cut into the Kevlar armour with the right weapon. The steel taking the punishment well so far. The polycarbonate, not such good defence against cutting attacks. The circular saw getting closer. Can they get in close enough? Immediately attacking. The weapon flicking away. The Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. My word! There's bits of robot all over the arena! The steel resisting the blade so far. The steel armour giving it some protection from the impact. The cutting attack doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass. This is classic Robot Wars! In comes the circular saw, and it's taken a real battering with that blow! Onto the arena flipper they go! Are they ready to fly? The Kevlar, not the toughest armour against blades like this. Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. The saw blade is shattered! It's not much use now. Barging in to push it around. Lifting it just enough for it to fall over. Not much damage though. Not too difficult to cut into the Kevlar armour with the right weapon. Tough steel armour, making it harder to cut into, of course. The steel taking the punishment well so far. The Kevlar armour giving it great protection though. The polycarbonate, not such good defence against cutting attacks. Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on. And the axe, easily smashing through there. The weapon, trying to lift it and topple it. The steel resisting the blade so far. The steel armour giving it some protection from the impact. The circular saw grinding through, starting to make an impression, but it's going to take more than that to give it any real trouble. Trying hard to cut through the Kevlar. The cutting attack, doing its best to get through the bulletproof glass. Bits and pieces everywhere. You could melt them down, I suppose, and make a whole new robot out of them. Hard to make an impression on the polycarbonate, it's very tough. Metal everywhere, and the crowd love it. The steel armour giving it some defence against the attack. Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist it. Oh no, that's terrible! They've driven straight into the pit! Could be in for a shunt. Cease!